Chris Wray doesn't need a government-funded G5 jet to go to vacation. Maybe we ground that plane. $15,000 every time it takes off. Just a thought.
Go take their money. Chris Wray doesn't need a private jet.
We're not the guys running around on private jets. And somebody maybe in Congress should ask for how many flights on a private jet Director Comey took, or my predecessor Director Wray took, and how many personal trips they took.
Good idea. FBI Director Kash Patel has repeatedly slammed his predecessor, Chris Wray, for misusing private jets. It's ironic now because last week Patel was caught misusing a private jet to go on a date. And now he's, well, crashing out. Story has a lot of twisted turns that you should stick around for. But first, Jank, your 2 cents.
Yeah, I've covered stories like this dozens of times where the government official criticizes the past guy, then comes in and does the same exact thing. Do you not know we're going to catch you? How do you not know that? All right, we'll talk more about how dumb Kash Patel is in a second, but also one of his defenses was a Katie Miller-like attack. You know how Katie Miller attacked me on a rando way? Kash Patel does the same thing. It's kind of hilarious. So we'll show that to you now.
Well, we should tell you first about his dating life. Remind you, Patel is currently dating country singer Alexis Wilkins. Last week, Wilkins sung the national anthem at a wrestling match. Patel went to the match to see her perform. And according to publicly available flight logs, he used a government jet to go see her. So now we should note this: FBI directors are required to use government planes for any trips, including personal ones. They are completely banned from flying commercial. Ben Williamson, the assistant director for public affairs at the FBI, also stated this: on personal travel, the director pays a reimbursement in advance. When Kash flies, he chooses to take a government airfield versus airports like DCA because the government option is about 2.5 times cheaper. This is a choice that ends up saving millions in the long haul. His predecessors did not do this. Chris Wray, for example, took 772 trips, and over 2/3 of those were out of DCA. The DCA trips costing $3.9 million, 2.2 more expensive than government airfield would have been. Apparently, Patel was outraged that anyone even found out about his trip in the first place. Last week, he fired 27-year FBI veteran Stephen Palmer, who oversaw the FBI's fleet of jets. But the crash out continued yesterday when Patel wrote a long post addressed to his haters. Let me be clear, we will not be distracted by baseless rumors or the noise from uninformed internet anarchists and the fake news. The disgustingly baseless attacks against Alexis, a true patriot and the woman I'm proud to call my partner in life, are beyond pathetic. She is a rock-solid conservative and a country music sensation who has done more for this nation than most will in 10 lifetimes. To our supposed allies staying silent, your silence is louder than the clickbait haters. Patel's FBI jet is no longer publicly trackable on the FlightAware website, but internet sleuths have found workarounds to keep tracking his flights. Look, he hates this, we get it, but the skin is so thin. I mean, what a baby. And I'm just so curious about, Jank, the way he described his life partner. It's great when your partner supports what you do, but that she's done more for this country than most will do in 10 lifetimes. I mean, what has she done?
Well, I mean, to be fair, dating Kash Patel's taking one for the team. Okay.
You're right.
Maybe that's her form of patriotism. Okay, so 2 different things here. First off is they say, well, actually taking the normal planes, the DCA trips as they call it, is more expensive than taking the private jet. Well, if that's true, why was Kash Patel constantly criticizing them for taking private jets? So now all of a sudden, no, the private jet is cheaper now that Kash Patel's taking it. And I can't believe they didn't take the private jets. Really? Okay, all right, whatever gets you through the night. So then he pulls a Katie Miller. So what's a Katie Miller? So I was on with Katie Miller, a lot of you might have seen it last week on Piers Morgan. And we're having a conversation about Mamdani and then Israel, and I said that she was lying because she was lying, and I said the Millers lie, referring to her and her husband Stephen Miller, and she's like, this is an anti-Semitic trope, and it's an attack against my children. I'm like, who brought your children into this? And wait, saying you're a liar is an anti-Semitic trope? So wait, you can just lie and no one's allowed to say? Okay, none of that makes any sense, and the entire internet was against her, and it was hilarious and awesome. But here, Kash does the same thing. Nobody was talking about Katie Miller's children. She just decided to hide behind them, right? Nobody was talking about Kash Patel's girlfriend's patriotism. And we're like, why did you take a private jet to go on a date with her? And he's like, you're attacking my girlfriend. Nobody was attacking your girlfriend. We were attacking that you spent our money to go on like some sort of spectacular date with her. So, no, it's such a stupid old trick. And then finally, to your point, Sharon. Oh, actually, before I get there, you guys remember the "Why You Grabbing Me" story? So, a lot of the members do. I tell it in the bonus episodes and old school and stuff. Our members shows. Hit the member join button, become a member. Anyways, last fight I got in long time ago. Guy punches me in the face 6 times. This is an incredibly short version of it. And then I finally get him in a headlock, and he starts yelling, "Why you grabbing me? Why you grabbing me?" Because you hit me in the face 6 times. That's why I'm grabbing you. So that's Katie Miller and Kash Patel's like that. Why are you grabbing me, brother? You're the one who said don't use the private jets. Okay. So, anyways, to your point, yeah. What? So, like guys in the military, it's risked their lives, maybe lost limbs, etc. Nope. My country's, country star? Is she a star? I don't know. It's like porn stars. Does anybody ever do porn without becoming a porn star? God. Right? Like, so country star, who's like, I don't know how old she is, 27, I don't know how old she is, but like somehow she's done the work of 10 SEAL Team 6 guys. What is this? Okay, all right, whatever. He's such a weirdo. Yeah, Sharon.
Can I tell you that I probably watched your appearance on Pierce Morgan's show with Katie Miller probably 100 times. No wine needed. It's just on loop over and over again. It was fantastic in the weirdest way. And here's what I'll ask you, and I know we have to get out of here, but you have said and advocated for sitting down and really talking to anyone who's willing to have a conversation. And I just wonder if you'd sit down with her again, perhaps even on this show.
Oh, yeah. I'm super happy to talk to any of them. Katie Miller wants to come on, great. Stephen Miller, great. Randy Fine, great. Okay, happy to have them all on, right? Let's have a conversation. And look, you know me, if somebody comes on and is civil, I'll talk to them in a civil way, let them speak, I speak. I've had like Christian nationalists, people advocating for dictatorship, and we've had perfectly civil conversations because we go back and forth. And then at the end, I think they're absurd, but that's for the audience to judge, right? But do they want a real conversation? No, they want to shut down all conversation by calling everyone an anti-Semite, okay? And apparently now we're not patriotic enough for not liking Kash Patel's country singer girlfriend. So like their whole thing is cancel culture. We're at TYT, we're the exact opposite of cancel culture. We've been against it from day one when the left was in charge and when the right was in charge. So come and get some. All right.
Just leave children out of it, Cenk.
Oh yeah, like we brought them in. You know what? Next time somebody attacks me, I'm gonna be like, why are you attacking my cat, Mr. Meowsers? It's not fair. Okay. This is an anti-Muslim / atheist / Turk trope. Every time you ring the bell below, an angel gets his wings. Totally not true, but it does keep you updated on our live shows.